Hey guys, I don't know. It says file repaired on my camera here, so I don't know if we're filming or not. It looks like it, but we'll find out. Alright, we're at the next spot here. Look at that noise in the background. It's an interstate. And if you look over that way, you might be able to see the trucks going by. I'm not sure. Right over there. There's another road right over here. There's my truck. So we're sandwiched between the interstate and here. This little brook here, kind of a steep bank on both sides. You can see this is the lower end, culvert in front of us. I've trapped this, used to fish this for years. I was a young man, as a kid. This brook was about 3 feet wide and about 18 inches deep. Had a lot of native trout in it. This year, that little dam down there was the first one they built. And they added to it and added to it and added to it. We've got one set down there, got a 750 MB on a left side by a little cross over there. I was here once today already because I was looking for my setters, and I thought I left them here yesterday, and they were just in the back of my pickup with all the rest of the junk. I just couldn't find them. So I'm going to get out and I'm going to change that up a little bit, move. We're going to make a caster mound down there because I haven't seen any activity down here yesterday. We did take one out of here yesterday behind me on the other set, and I'll turn and show you that. But that water right there now is about 8 feet deep. It always used to be about 18 inches. You can see that the bank has grown up. The trees are right down into the water on the bank. A few they haven't cut down yet. So anyway, we're going to make a swing around here and go back to the other side. It's the north side of this culvert. Now those buggers, they earned their keep. They came right up here under this rock pile, as you can see, and chewed all this off right up here. And there is no, I don't know how they got up there. There's nowhere to stand. But there's the rest of it. There's the brook. We got two more dams up there. There's a small, little tiny, I don't know what you want to call it. It's a poor excuse for a dam, but that's where I got one yesterday morning, right at that little crossover in the middle there with a 330. I got a 330 here, and these poles in front of this culvert, and there was nothing there this morning. Up above at the other dam, there's a number 4 Sleepy Creek Long Spring up there with a, we got a coon there yesterday morning. He must have come across the dam and just stepped in that little bit of a crossover. A little bit of an overkill to get a coon, but he was on a drowner, so he went down fast. I'm gonna walk up there and we'll just see what if we see anything. Hopefully you don't get sick with me walking with this camera. We're gonna change up some sets here. I don't know if we'll do it tonight, but maybe tomorrow or the next day. If we don't produce something here pretty soon. I want to put in one more 330 up here in that larger dam. The bank is so steep on both sides, you can see. It's very difficult down and back and forth. There's the one set right there. Up the top of the pole came unwired. You can see it right there. There's nothing in it. I'm not going down there to wire the pole together. It'll be okay. And we'll continue up here. This goes back into a spot, this property that's flooded back pretty good up into the woods. It used to just trickle through a swamp. It's turned into lakefront property right now. And I apologize for the noise in the background if you're hearing that highway noise. Made a little dam break here on this side. Or maybe we get some activity. This is where we got the coon yesterday. And got another crossover. It looks like they were using that for a crossover right out towards the middle on the other side of that long dead log. Kind of goes down over it. I didn't see any water there, and it's kind of smoothed over. So we may try putting a crossover, dam break right there maybe. A conibear right at that crossover, a foothold. I haven't decided. We'll see. They've been sliding down the bank here, and the only thing is that water drops right off. And I tried to get over to it yesterday with hip waders on. It goes down fast. I can bring my canoe up here maybe and float over there. I don't know if it's worth it. We may we'll just let it go where it is for now. Continue up. Quite a feed pile started up here, and this has materialized a lot more in the last 3 weeks to a month. The water's risen up quite a bit more. Let's see what we got here. There's a bank den over there, right up on the bank, over in the far side of the river here, brook, whatever. And there's another one almost across from it, like neighbors on each side of the road, you know. Kind of peculiar, but the other one is over here, right down in front of me, right there. But again, that water, to set anything here, that water drops off so steep. I'm going to end up going for a swim. And those trees, those are live trees growing up out of the water. That used to be the bank. Those trees are growing on what used to be the old bank. So you can see where that's gone. Continue up above here. I'm just going to walk up to the end here with you. I'm going to shut it off just to show you how far up this goes and what they've done in the woods up here. Tomorrow or over the weekend I'll probably take a walk further up in that area and just see what we got up in there. There's a few chews up there that they've taken down. And that, from there to your right, as we're looking camera's right, is probably 75 feet from the town road. So I'm kind of cautious here about having anybody steal anything. I had trouble with that where we just left at that cemetery last year. I lost a 330 in a deep water stand. It wasn't very far off the shore, but the water was deep where they were coming in. And first night, somebody must have seen it and they grabbed it, took the stand, the trap, and everything. So I've been kind of cautious down there too lately. But that's where we're at up here. We've got it flooded pretty good. Alright guys, I'm going to go back down here and change up that set. If I had a tripod I'd set up you could watch, but it's going to be too difficult. I don't want to put it on my head, somebody's going to get nauseous watching this thing. I appreciate it. Hopefully the quality of this video isn't too bad and you can get some enjoyment out of it. If you want to see some real good stuff, go to Dave on Trapping World. Outstanding videos on Dave's site, and Kurt McCutcheon, Magua. He's got another good site. You learn a lot there. And Andrew in the Great North, he's a hoot. His isn't edited, so just he's quite a character. With those three sites, you're going to three of the best you'll find. Super guys. Don't be afraid to make comments, ask them questions, whatever. If you got any questions, anything I can answer, you know, down here in Connecticut, feel free. Okay, guys? Thanks.